movie. I love this movie. You know what? When I see a movie poster or whenever I know, I'm a big Don Snipes fan, and I love Don. Don is good at playing crazy, and he also played. So he has these cerebral type characters as well. You know, characters that plot very well and think things out very well. And so as I watched the Ultimate Vendetta, I was waiting. I was waiting for Don to act up, man. I was waiting for Don to just do something crazy and act up, man, and it never came. And so he gave a great performance, and I really enjoyed it, man. Shout out to my girl Robin Rose. Robin, no, that's my girl, man. Listen, man, we always show each other mad love, and Nunu Thurman, she done her thing. She done her thing, man. Shout out to let me bring this over here. Also, shout out to my man Meech Icewood. Shout out to my man DeJuan Ford, popped up in the movie. Who else popped up in the movie? You know what? I actually have the names right here. Hold on. Let's see here. It says Nunu Thurman, Robin Rose, Don Snipes, DeJuan Ford, Meech Icewood. Bianca Simone, Bianca Williams. She showed up there being flirty. And it was directed by Rodney Black, man. So you know what? This is on paper. This is shaping up to be a great movie. And the writer is Denise Monet, and the producers was Tanya Ayers, Janaea Black, and Rocky also jumped on that producing tip, man. So and you know what? You never hear, you know, in the movie review, you never hear them bring up the cinematographer, man. But my man, Thomas Polowski, man, is on there, man, doing this thing, man. So one of the more doper cinematographers. And if you don't know what that is, those are the guys that film the movie. You know, they know the shots, they know the angles and all of that stuff, man. So shout out to him as well. Okay. All right. Let me read the storyline for Ultimate Vendetta. It says, when a grieving woman must fight for her life against home invaders, she finds herself in a tangled web of deceit, revenge, and murder. And listen, man, I love this movie, but let me say this, man. It was some robbers, some home invasion guys, some robbers, man. And man, these was the worst robbers in movie history, man. but the movie was fun. I really enjoyed it, man. But as I checked out the scenes with the robbers, the house robbers, man. Oh my God, it was comedy, man. It was comedy, man. So, you know, it's just one of the movies where you find yourself talking back to the screen, and that makes for a good movie. So without further ado, I got 8 clips. Hold on. I just got it. Okay. All right. I just got it in the box. Anyway, I think I got like 8 or 9 clips, man. So we just gonna play the clips, kind of give you guys a glimpse of the movie. And if you haven't seen it, hopefully it'll inspire you to check it out, man, because it is playing on Tubi, and it's a Tubi original. I seen Don Snipes really feel proud that he said this was his first Tubi original movie, man. So I guess the movie being a Tubi original means a lot, because you do got like Netflix originals, Stars originals, and so I don't know if they help out with the financing or what. If you know what it means to be a Tubi original, please comment or inbox me and let me know, and I'll let everybody know the next time around. So, all right. So let's start with the first clip. Let's go.
I haven't spoken with her since last. Chase, not too far. Well, that's pretty much up to you. Yeah, but hey.
Yo, shout out to Nunu Thurman. And what was the little girl's name? Do I have her in here? Let's see here. Or I'm sorry, Chase. I don't have the actor that played Chase. Okay, I didn't get Chase's the actor that played Chase. Anyway, that was the opening scene of the movie. Upon first glance, a mom sitting in the park, and her son gets abducted, man. So that opened the scene up. So, wow. So, that's a traumatic opening, scene. So I'm like, wow. So that's the setup of the movie, mom, gets her child, kidnapped, and so with that being the base of the movie, I kind of buckled in and wanted to see, what the son getting snatched was all about. So, let's get into the next scene.
Hello. You just moved in?
Yeah, about a week ago.
Nice. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Thank you.
I have to make sure I get you a welcome to the neighborhood gift.
Yeah. Quite sure that my wife, she could appreciate something like that.
Wife. You're married?
Happily for about 10 years now.
Well, she's a very, very lucky woman.
I'm definitely the lucky one.
Right. Well, it was nice meeting you, Mr. I'm sorry I didn't
Jackson. Jackson Miller.
Jackson. It was nice meeting you. Hopefully I see you again soon.
Yeah.
Hey, who was that?
Guess one of our new neighbors.
Huh. Was she cute?
I don't know. I only have eyes for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, okay, that was the second scene. In that scene, we get introduced to Jackson, played by Don Snipes, and we get introduced to Jasmine, who was played by Bianca Williams. And it's always a good idea to have Bianca Williams jogging through your movie half naked. So, so shout out to my girl Bianca. And then he comes in, and we find out is that he's married to Nunu, who plays who is Nunu's character? Nunu's character is Blair. Okay, all right. So that's what we find out, and so the movie get curiouser and curiouser. So now we got from the opening scene, we find out that Blair's, it appears as if Blair's son is abducted, and then the next scene we are introduced to her husband. She's married now. They have a house. Looks like they just moved into the house. And so that's where we are right now. So let's take a look at the next scene.
So not just the two of us.
Angel has to come over. She has some papers for me to sign.
That's why I wanted to help you get all your affairs in order. You know, the insurance paperwork and everything will be processed by Monday.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
You're not after Chase.
But we don't, you're not going to talk about that. No. But I'm sorry.
Okay, this was a combination of a couple scenes, and I thought it was important to couple up these two scenes and make them one, because I was wondering why it came up twice that Angel, played by Robin, was helping her with some paperwork, and so he Blair mentioned it to Jackson in the scene before, and then Angel brings it up again at the bonfire. And then they go to bring up Chase, the kid that was abducted, that looked like it was Blair's son. We see that Angel, she gets upset about Blair mentioning Chase, and she gets upset, and it made me wonder. I'm like, why is she getting upset about Blair's son being abducted? So that's where I'm at mentally with the movie. So I just thought that was pretty peculiar. Why is she getting upset about that? So my movie antennas is on high alert right now. So all right, let's get into the next scene.
It's getting pretty late, guys. I should probably head out. Let you two enjoy your last few nights together. I mean, before you go back to work. Just wanted to check up on you before I got too busy. Did Jackson make it to work?
He already left, yes.
Officer Lennon. Jackson Miller, your new partner? In the damn car, Miller. What we doing here?
Welfare check. Little girl got snatched. Got a tip, she in there.
At least let me get my best.
We ain't got time for no vets, Miller. Police, open up! Round the side, Miller, round the side. Hurry up.
Okay, this was a combination of several scenes, and so I thought it was important to highlight the point that Angel Robin mentions, that they it's important that they spend their last night together. I mean, I know how the movie end up, and so I threw that clip in there because it's sort of like a foreshadow to the end of the movie. And so I just thought it was ironic that she said that. And then the next clip in that clip that I put together, she on the phone call, she asked, did Jackson go to work? So my spidey sense is tingling, wondering why is she asking about Jackson and if he's at work. And then Jackson had left for work that morning, and they had a kind of eventful goodbye in the morning, and I remember Blair kind of remarking that that, hey, make sure you come back to me today, So then we find Jackson on his way to we find Jackson meeting his new partner. This is he's starting his new job with Detroit Police Department, and so he meets his superior, and right away they got a situation. They go check on the situation, and it doesn't end well for Jackson, and so Jackson ends up deceased, and then and so that's what happens. So here we are. So I'm just coupling, hey, enjoy your last night together. Is Jackson at work together? I mean, is Jackson at work today? And then Jackson getting killed. So I'm like, so at this point, I'm like, what the hell is going on, man? So now I'm suspicious of Angel. I'm starting to think that this movie Angel is gonna have something to say in the end of this movie, man. So let's get into the next scene.
The hell? So with the boxes. I said nobody lived here.
No. What? There's a woman upstairs asleep. Are you kidding? Lower your voice. You want to know we're here?
Is the husband here too?
I only saw her upstairs. And you should be had 2 more weeks before they moved in. That's what PJ said. Stupid idiot.
Okay, with that scene, I had a couple thoughts. At that point, I think to myself, I said, Blair is really having an awful life. I said, your kid got kidnapped, your husband got killed, and now you got some guys breaking in your house while you sleep. I'm like, God damn. At this point, I'm like, man, it can't get no worse for her, but it did. And this is also when the comedy in the movie starts, man, because the way these robbers dealt with the house situation was comical, man. It was crazy, man. Shout out to Meech Icewood and Dewan Ford and what is the guy named that played Deuce? Oh, Michael Davis played Deuce, and I think that John Turner played Nick. So those are the robbers in the movie, man. So there we have it. They're in the house. Blair doesn't know that they're in the house just yet. So let's get into the next scene.
Where is it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where's the damn money?
I told you I don't know what you're talking about. No!
What are you doing?
There's no money in this house.
Shout out to my man Meech Icewood, man. Meech does a great job at being a bad guy, man. Meech, man, you a good bad guy, man. I appreciate your bad guyness. So anyway, okay. So now listen, obviously Blair finds out that the guys are in the house. She does a couple maneuvers. The robbers catch up with her and they mention that, where the money at? And she has no idea what they're talking about. And I'm the same way, I kind of felt like the money situation, I kind of felt like it should have been set up earlier in the movie, but we'll find out why it didn't get mentioned before in the end of the movie, But at this point, I was like, why hasn't something pertaining to the movie been mentioned earlier in the movie, to kind of set us up for this? They just in her house asking about some money and she doesn't know anything about it, And so that's where we are right now. And they go through some more things, in the scenes before and after, but I'm not going to get into that. That's for you to head over to Tubi and check it out and find it out for yourself, man. So let's get into the next scene. I think I only got 2 more scenes left, and then we're going to wrap it up because I'm not going to give the whole movie away. So let's get into the next scene.
Blair? Hello? Blair, I've been calling you. You're not answering your phone.
Drop the gun. Drop it. Or I'm gonna drop her.
So Angel just happens to drop by in the middle of the home invasion, and Blair and Angel, they try to figure out a way to get out of the house, to get out of there. And what is Lucky? Dewan plays Lucky. Lucky runs up on him and lets her know, hey, listen, put your gun down, or your sister or your girl, I'm gonna have to take her out. So that's where we're at now. At this point, I already know what did happen with all of the guys. I'm not gonna give it away, but I already know what happened with the other robbers or home invaders in the movie. I already know what did happen in them, so I know where we're at in this movie. And so, but that's what we have to this point. So I got one more clip, and then we'll wrap this thing up, and then you can head over to Tubi and you can check it out for yourself, and you can find out what happened and how this ended. So let's check out this last scene.
What the hell is this? What the hell is going on?
Oh, this is the day that I've been waiting.
You're in on this with them?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. What do you want? I don't have any money in this house.
Yeah, I know that. You see, I'll get my money once you're dead. And I collect insurance policy papers. I am so happy that I could take care of those documents for you, sis. Yeah. Fair, honey. I want you to meet somebody. This is Lucky. Chase's father.
You took our baby away from us.
So At this point, we find out that Vendetta stands for payback. And we find out that Angel is in on everything. Angel had all of this set up, and we find out that we figure out that Chase was not Blair's son, but it was Angel's son. And we find out that Lucky, played by Dwan Ford, was the father, and everything that happened in the movie was all part of their plan to get back at Blair because of some situations that involve her having Chase, keeping Chase, and I'm not going to reveal the reasons, but I gave you what I gave you, and I want you to head over to Tubi, and you can find out everything that happened, man. So what I want you to be left with is what's gonna happen after this. What do you think going to happen after this? What's going to happen? You got two sisters, one who set up a plan on the other one. And I'm going to leave you to wonder how this is going to end up. I know how it ended up. It ended up dope for me, man. I really enjoyed the movie. I like how they kept things from me the whole movie. And I didn't find out what was going on until probably that last scene. I didn't find out until what was going on to that last scene, man. So they done a great job. Shout out to Denise Monet. Great writing, great screenplay, great job disguising the cues and the hints that would have gave the movie away, man. That was dope that you don't find it out to probably about the last 5-10 minutes of the film, man. So my review is thumbs up. I loved it. Great cast, great performances, and you guys head over to Tubi and run these numbers up. I'm pretty sure that this is in the favorites or the popular on Tubi, man. So make sure you guys check that out, man. Okay, all right. So we just wrapped up Ultimate Vendetta.